Do you guys ever wonder that why do we waste time, or just feel like, nah, I'm not doing this today, I will do it tomorrow. Okay guys, so now the same thing happened to me, this past few weeks. Like, I have been trying to vlog. Whenever I try to vlog, I tend to be energetic. Okay, so today is the day I will finish this vlog and I'll upload it. So then here as well, you can see in the screen, like I was doing a car vlog. After that shoot at my car, I arrived at my home. I thought to myself I'll complete it, but I got a feeling that like that feeling I got. So then after that I abandoned that vlog plan. Procrastinating is not the key to success, guys, until and unless we start working out. So what's up guys, welcome back to yet another video. And so today in this video we are going to be looking at photography. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys already know that few days back I had uploaded a story telling that whether should I do a tutorial on videography or photography, and most of you guys clicked on photography. So here's the tutorial, and if you guys haven't followed me on Instagram, link is down in the description box below. Make sure that you guys check it out. Before we get started, let's talk about which software which we are going to use right here. We are going to use Lightroom, obviously the desktop version. If you guys want to download the mobile version, link is down in the description box below. You guys go always head over down there and check it out. Alright guys, so now let's get directly started with the editing of the pic. Okay, so now here are we inside Adobe Lightroom. So the version which I'm using is 2018 because 2019 and 2020 wasn't running with this current laptop which I have. So for that reason I'm using the 2018 version. Alright, so now let's start with importing our pictures. So at first what I am gonna do is, here's the Lightroom window, then I'm gonna go to import. I'm just gonna click on that, so then it will like show this type of menu. So then I have already placed my photographs on local disk E. So here are the two pictures which I'm gonna edit. So then I'm just gonna hit import. Alright, so the two pictures are imported. So now let's start with the first one. So I'm just gonna select this one. I'm just gonna go up there. Here as well, you can see the develop option, you guys can see. So then I'm just gonna click on that and let my laptop do its thing. Here as well, you can see at this particular image which I have took, you guys can see a leaf in front of the flower. So what I really like to do while I am clicking my picture is to add a foreground to the picture. So now what that means is, if I want to add those foreground, the picture may look really simple and may not look so let's keep it simple. I'm just trying to add in some more feelings to my picture. So for that reason I love to keep foreground. So now here's the picture which we are going to edit. So basically at first you guys can go to this settings panel right here. So at first right here as well, you can see there is exposure, contrast, black, shadows and etc. settings is right there. So at first we are going to trick with the tone. You guys can see right here there's the auto option. You guys can also press that and it will automatically enhance your photo and make it like that. But right here we are not going to do that. I am going to manually tweak the settings. Right here you guys really need to keep a focus at what settings your picture look great. So you guys need to tweak with the settings right here. You guys always start with the bottom one, blacks, whites, then shadows, highlights, then contrast, exposure, etc. etc. So let's start with black. I'm just gonna drag my blacks a little bit dark until just the background here as well, can see how it is affected. So I'm just gonna bring it a little bit to minus something like -5. -5 is okay. So now whites, let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna increase those whites to something like 30. I'm just gonna keep it at 26. So then let's see the shadows. Let's decrease. Yep, shadow is good. Now let's see with the highlights. let's make sure that it won't get overexposed. So alright, minus 70. Alright, now that's perfect. So now alright guys, so now let's come to contrast. Now guys, here's a simple example of exposure and contrast if you guys are really confused between that. Now exposure, we say overexposed, underexposed, high contrast, low contrast. Now what does that mean? So here's an example of high contrast. As you all can see now, as I'll slide this slider to the top, my clip is like getting really bright, bright. So here as you all can see now, this is example of overexposed. Now if I drag it full to the left, now this is underexposed, you guys. I know that you guys aren't able to see it much properly now. Now let's bring that to the 0. Now let's talk about contrast. Now if you guys will drag your menu to full, there your video or your photo will be over contrasted, or if you guys will drag it too low, it will happen like that. And the bonus is saturation. You guys might have also heard about saturation. Now if you guys do oversaturate, the colors, like it likes like say for instance, like the colors are so bright, your eye will be like facing problem to look at the color. Now if you guys will like bring that saturation lever to left hand side, now the picture will be like undersaturated, which means black and white. So that was it for those 3 things which you guys will need to keep in mind. So right here what I am gonna do is I'm just gonna tweak with the exposure a little bit, and until and unless it looks good. Alright guys, so now we are done. I didn't tweak with the exposure or contrast, so I just added 43% of contrast, just to make it pop up a little bit. So right here, if you will go right here, as you all can see, there's tint and temp. So this is white balancing. Find some portion of your image according to which your photo will get color balance or white balance. So we are not gonna take with that. So if you guys can see the lever as I'll change it. Alright guys, so now if you guys have this kind of lever between right here, now you guys want to bring it to zero, right? So all you guys will need to do is click on that tint. It will automatically bring that to 0, or you guys can just click on this lever right here, and wherever it might be like 50-40, it will directly come back into 0. That's the default, right? So right here I'm just gonna white balance a little bit. I can see the yellowish portion too much right here on this picture, so I'm just gonna drag the temp a bit away, like alright. So now it's looking a bit good, or a bit cool color. So alright, so let's try to increase this other color also. Let's keep it at something 7. So the tint is at 7 and the temperature is at 20. So now it's kind of good right here. So now in this settings is done. So now let's come to presence. So now the clarity, I'm just gonna increase it. I'm just gonna increase it because I like clarity. And let's increase this days. Oh my god, what am I telling? Alright, so here as you all can see, the picture looks the flower shadow looks kind of over it has some over depth of field. So we are just gonna bring that blacks a bit up, trying to tweak with the settings until and unless it looks good. Okay, so we are done with that. Now let's try to add in some vibrancy to it. not too much. Now if you guys will add too much vibrancy or saturation to your picture, now it will look, it will hurt your eye, in simple words. So just keep it at perfect level. That's perfect. -5, that's perfect. Now let's now talking about the saturation, plus 21. Nope, 20 will be good. Yep. Okay, so this picture is looking really good right here, as you all can see. Alright guys, so now let us come to HSL colors. So right here, this is the fun part, guys. Okay, so now here's the settings. Here's the simple. So this is the simple settings, guys. So now I have chosen red, so I'm just gonna go with hue. Let's tweak. Now here, as you all can see, only the red is getting affected right here. So I'm just gonna saturate it a bit, just a bit perfect. Not trying not to oversaturate it or or desaturate it. Okay, so now this looks kind of good. Now let us try to desaturate those yellows. Alright, so now let's tweak with the green, all the green which is present right here in the surroundings. Right here, I'm just gonna I am trying to keep only that the red flower come into focus. So I think I'm just gonna just turn the hue to -100, just to make those green turn into pale yellow. So let's try with this. Okay, so right here, as you all can see, I have ticked with the settings and all. Now it's looking really good. So I just want to bring those. Okay, so guys, right here, as you all can see, it's looking really good. So right here, I'm just gonna go to now. Let's close all of this. Let's go to effects. Now right here in the effects, I'm just gonna add in the vintage. You guys can add in that only white also, and you guys can add in that vintage effect. Just make sure that you guys don't add in too much of vintage, because the person's viewing your photo or your image can easily describe that you guys have used vintage at your video. So I'm just gonna give it like 20 wait, -20 is the proper value. Okay guys, so now we are done with that vintage type of effects. So now we are gonna add in some grain to our photo. Okay guys, so now you guys can still tweak with the settings until you guys can find it perfect. But right here, as you all can see, it's looking kind of really good. So right here, I'm just gonna trying to decrease my highlights kind of good. Now I'm just gonna try to decrease my white to, let's keep it at default, because that background is kind of really light. So I'm just gonna, right here I'm just gonna increase a bit of highlights right here, and then we are done. Right here, as you all can see, we have successfully edited our picture. So basically that's the thing, guys. Now let's edit this other picture also. Now this picture, I'll meet you guys straight after the edit. Alright guys, so we are done right here with all of our settings right here, doing tweaking those settings and all. At the end I have added some grain a lot of it. So I really liked adding green, and size I kept it to 15. So I don't know the reason why, but I like adding greens to my photo or or video. Alright guys, so I just checked my camera that it's starting to fog up. So I don't know the reason, but it gets foggy whenever I use my camera for a longer period of time. I don't know why. So alright guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed today's tutorial on Photoshop Lightroom. Here's all you can see in the screen, side to side example of the picture which I have edited today. So they look really good. Now if you guys haven't followed me on Instagram, you guys make sure that you guys head over to the description box below and follow me. If you guys have any queries regarding this edit or anything like that, you guys can always DM me on Instagram. I will always answer your questions. So if you guys want me to do more photography tutorials or videography tutorials, make sure that you guys comment down below. And with that said guys, I don't have any further to say, because we have completed today's tutorial right here, and I hope that you guys understood whatever I did. So if you guys didn't understand also, you guys don't need to worry, because tons of tutorials like this are gonna pop up soon. Alright guys, so as I'm also tired, let's wrap this video right here with a slogan: can be positive. Peace. I'm sorry for my appearance like this, but make sure that you guys comment down below which picture did you like the most, picture 1 or picture 2. Peace.